Well, what does it mean to be a New York Met?
It means a lot. Like I said earlier, playing in a city like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm super excited about it.
What do you want to tell the fans about your style and what you bring to the table?
I mean, I guess I can say I'm going to bring it every day. I'm going to come and I'm going to compete. I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to play to win. So I think that's what you can expect.
Well, being with one team for so long, do you feel, are there jitters? Is it excitement? What is your emotions coming somewhere new for the first time?
Yeah, I don't know. Excited for sure. I think I think I'll learn more about what that means when I get to spring training and meet. But at the same time, there's quite a few faces I am familiar with the Mets. So yeah, I'm just excited to get to spring training and start going.
Obviously, everything's a little bit bigger in New York. A huge contingent of media folks. What does it feel like just to take in this moment and just to kind of soak it all up?
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Luckily I felt a little prepared for it. Being in the World Series. So I was like, well, I don't know if it can be bigger than that, but no, this is really cool, and playing in New York is a challenge. I'm not unaware of that. I'm not shying away from it, and I'm excited to take it on.
What did you learn about what it takes to get to a World Series? And I'm not saying like hits and runs, but the intangible things.
Yeah, you need a lot of talent, which is what this team has. But other than that, it takes a group of people on the same page here to win. Simple as things as like maybe you got to move a run over sometimes. Maybe you got to do stuff like that. So there's a lot of guys in this clubhouse that have been on winning teams, and not only have been on winning teams, but have been leaders on those teams. So there's a lot of people in here that have the ability to help lead this team to World Series, and I'm just gonna fit in where I can.
Well, what's the vibe about playing a new position, and how are you approaching the challenge of playing third base?
Yeah, well, it's a challenge, and it's kind of exciting. Something new to work on. If I'm gonna become a good third baseman, it's gonna take a lot of work, and I'm excited to put in that work and work with Kai and work with Mendy and whoever else is gonna be in that circle with me. But yeah, it's exciting, and I'm ready for it.
David Stearns introduced you as one of the best right-handed hitters in all of baseball. How humbling is that to hear from your boss?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. At the end of the day, during free agency, you want an organization to appreciate you and value you to the level that you feel you are as a player, and that statement definitely lines up with how I feel about myself. So but at the same time, I have a lot to prove here in this city, a lot to prove here with this team, and also a ton more to accomplish for my career. So I'm just looking to get better.
What are the challenges of making that switch? You kind of touched on it a little bit, but you're moving a few feet, but it is a difference, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played there, so I really don't know. But at the end of the day, you just gotta catch the ball and you gotta throw it first. But I think there's some intricacies about third base, where to play, bump plays, things like that I've never had to pay attention to at shortstop, and those are little things that I'll definitely have to learn.
New team, new number. I'm sure people in the media and fans make more of that than maybe you do. But any thoughts on that?
So number 19, I think my dad used it at some point during his career, but it was my number growing up, and then obviously with the Blue Jays, 19 was not a number I was going to touch. So I went with 11, but yeah, I'm excited to be back at 19.
What does it mean to be playing with Juan Soto?
Special player, incredible competitor, someone who has matched pretty much every moment he's been introduced to, World Series, playoffs, things like that. So to play with, one of the best players in baseball, and there's a few guys on this team, not just one, but yeah, I'm just excited to see, how these guys can make me better.
Well, Toronto's a great city, but what New York thing are you most excited to do often?
I don't know. During the season, it's pretty much about baseball, but I will say when I landed, I looked around and saw the city, and it hit a little bit different than it does when you come as a road player. I think as a road player, you kind of come and you try to ignore all of it. And when I landed, I kind of looked around and soaked it in and realized, like, this is something. This is massive. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You were so close to winning the World Series last year. what would it mean to you to bring this club back to the Fall Classic and be a part of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think winning in New York is probably the biggest accomplishment you can have in sports. So I look at it as a challenge. There's, like I said before, this team has a ton of talent. A lot of proven guys are proven in the playoffs, and I just look forward to chasing that goal with them.